Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Many people I've been talking to are feeling stressed out lately and having a hard time feeling motivated and optimistic due to all the uncertainty with the current circumstances. So I decided to do a video giving you the goods on the best way for each sign to de-stress and to get motivated. This way you can make sure that you continue to take the necessary precautions for all of us to get past this, but you will also adapt and continue to live your life with excitement and passion. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Mars on this one. So let's get to it. Here are the best ways for each sign of the zodiac to de-stress and get motivated. Let's go. So let's first start off with talking about the best way to de-stress. This can actually be broken down by element, and then I'll go into the best way for each individual sign to get motivated. So the fire signs, when it comes to de-stressing, the absolute best way to de-stress for the fire signs is working out. Not only does it help your energetic disposition recalibrate, but it also helps to put your mind in a more at ease but focused state. Physical action fuels your fiery life force and also helps you to release any aggression or stress while also igniting your creative energy. So if you make an effort to start your day with some sort of workout, you will experience a much different flow throughout your day. You will handle frustration better, your mood will be better, not to mention your health will be better over time. The bottom line though, for all of you fire signs out there, is your tool for de-stressing has to involve some sort of movement. You aren't the type that is going to feel less stressed by just laying around with nothing to do. That actually will stress you out more. And even if it doesn't elevate your level of stress, it will definitely keep your mood in a less motivated and potentially depressed state. Now, this doesn't have to be some intense hour-long workout. Just start with 20 minutes a day of any activity that really gets your heart rate up, and you will for sure see results when it comes to de-stressing. You'll even notice that if you start your workout with a problem on your mind, by the end of the workout, you'll have ideas and clarity on just what to do about that issue. So try it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the results. Now, when it comes to getting motivated, I thought the best motivation would be to remind you what makes you feel alive. This way, that fiery energy of yours will be reminded of what truly gets you going. Okay, still sticking with the fire signs, Aries, you feel most alive when you're experiencing any adventure for the first time. Whether it be cliff diving, exotic food, falling in love, or something as simple as a new movie that just came out, Aries loves the rush of any uncharted territory. So remind yourself of all the things you haven't done that you would love to do, and that will help get that fire started and get you motivated. Okay, Leo. Leos actually feel most alive when they fall in love. Of course, Leos love having a good time, they love connecting with people, etc., but nothing makes them feel more alive than the feeling of falling in love. So you Leos out there, remind yourself of what or who it is that you love. This doesn't have to mean romantic love, by the way. It's just about the fact that when your focus is on something that you truly love, you're motivated to move mountains. It could be falling in love with music. It could be falling in love with a new hobby. It could be reinvigorating and refocusing your energy on someone that you love that's in your family. Because when you have that feeling of love as your motivation, like I said, you can move mountains. Okay, Sagittarius. A Sagittarius feels most alive when they're taking big risks and seizing any opportunity to beat the odds. A Sagittarius loves to prove that they are the exception to the rule. So any chance that you have as a Sagittarius to rise above the norm, take it. So all you Sagittarians out there, don't forget who you are. Don't let the current circumstances bring you down. No matter what the conditions are, don't forget that you are the exception to the rule. You can for sure rise above any adversity. Now the earth signs. Let's first talk about how to de-stress and feel most relaxed. Then we'll get into how each individual earth sign can get motivated. Well, the earth signs get most overwhelmed and stressed out by lingering responsibilities. So the absolute best way for them to put their mind at ease is to make a clear to-do list accompanied by a detailed schedule. Meaning once you write down the things that you need to accomplish on a day-to-day basis and map out your calendar according to what time you plan on doing each thing, then you'll feel much less stressed because you know you have a plan. It will give you peace of mind when starting each day, and it will give you a feeling of accomplishment at the end of the day when you've completed every task. Now, when unforeseen circumstances show up and you may not get everything done on your list, don't be hard on yourself. Just transfer the things that weren't completed onto the list for the next day. Also, make sure that your list is comprised of the big main things, not the 1,000 little little unnecessary things that can either get done or go undone. For example, my schedule might read 7 a.m. meditate, 8 a.m. workout, 12 to 3 do readings, and 3:30 to 6:30 edit videos. This way I know what I need to complete, and whatever goals I know I have for myself are being achieved because I have a plan to execute little steps each day that will result in an achievement of those goals. So for you earth signs out there, I'm telling you, if you're stressed out, figure out what it is you need to accomplish that will alleviate that stress, and then make a to-do list and schedule to ensure that you handle those things in a step-by-step way, and watch the stress surely fade away. Now, when it comes to getting motivated, the usual things like throwing on your favorite song or listening to a motivational speaker might get you going in the moment, but I think it will be really helpful for you to think about the things that make you feel alive. That way you're inspired based on your own life and your own hopes and dreams. So these are the things that make each of the earth signs feel alive. Hopefully reminding your earth signs of this will help you access that optimistic perspective about life and what's ahead. Okay, Taurus. A Taurus feels most alive when they're experiencing the natural beauty of life with someone that they care about. Whether it's out in nature or being cozy at home or just cracking up and being goofy with friends, they light up from the realness of true connection. So anyone that's a Taurus out there, remind yourself of all the good times that you have yet to experience. And this will help you to be motivated to not only appreciate this moment, but hopefully it will also motivate you to get to the next exciting moment where you can experience deep connection. Now, Virgos feel most alive when they experience their hard work paying off. Nothing feels better to a Virgo than the sense of accomplishment they feel when all of their effort, all of their attention, and all of that tireless devotion yields results. So keep pushing, Virgos. If anyone can do it, you can. And stay focused on how good it's gonna feel when you've reached your goal. And don't forget to enjoy the journey. All right, Capricorns. A Capricorn feels most alive when they can use the knowledge and means that they've gained from all of their hard work to give back and share with the people that they love. So all of you Capricorns out there, just like the other earth signs, you don't usually lack in motivation when it comes to work, but hopefully this reminds you just what it's all about and why you put forth the effort that you put forth. It's because of the means and the power that the accomplishment gives you to share. Okay, my air signs, let's first talk about how to de-stress and feel relaxed. Then we'll get into how each individual air sign can get motivated. As an air sign, your mind is constantly working and filled with millions of different thoughts and ideas at any given moment. The best way to recalibrate and de-stress for you is to take some time to yourself just to breathe. As an air sign, meditation works wonders for you. It must for sure be done in a quiet environment with no distractions. And it's important for you to know also that silencing your mind is nearly impossible for you. So don't think if you try and meditate and find yourself still thinking that meditation isn't for you or it doesn't work for you. It isn't about stopping your mind from thinking. That's actually the mind's job, is to think. So trying to get your mind to stop thinking would be like attempting to get your heart to stop beating. Why would you do that? So instead of looking at this as silencing your mind, look at it as a way to observe your thoughts from a place of peaceful focus. Think about it. That's why many meditation practices use the breath as a focal point, because when you focus on your breath, that gives your mind something to focus on. You can then connect to that inner peace and just observe any thoughts that you have, like passing clouds, as they happen in your mind. Instead of what usually happens when we haven't been meditating and we don't know how to connect to that observer part of who we are, what happens is we have a bunch of thoughts, especially the negative ones, and we follow them down the rabbit hole. Thoughts like, what if this happens? Or what if that happens? Or what if I run out of money? Or what if I fail? Or what if I end up looking stupid? What if I don't have enough time, etc. When you meditate and those thoughts come up, as you're focusing on your breath, connecting to the present moment, you can then observe those thoughts and see them as mental noise and let them pass right on by. Each time you meditate, you strengthen your ability to remain in the present moment and observe the mental noise. This way, when things show up in your day that would usually stress you out beyond belief, you can take that deep breath, connect to your soul, which is that part of you that is actually observing, and watch those thoughts go by as you connect to the truth of whatever action you need to take in that present moment to confidently exist from a place of strength and peace. So meditation, air signs, it's your new best friend. Now, when it comes to getting motivated, most air signs can get really motivated by listening to motivational speakers or reading affirmations, but I think it will be really helpful for you to think about the things that make you feel alive. That way you're inspired based on your own life and your own hopes and dreams. This way you can access that optimistic perspective about life and what's ahead. Okay, Geminis feel most alive when they're feeding their natural desire to meet and interact with new interesting people that bring innovative ideas and experiences to enrich their lives. Okay, that's one side of the twins. Now the other side of that Gemini coin, because you guys are twins, is just this. You Geminis feel most alive when you are laughing and not giving a care about anything. So keep in mind both of these paths and the enjoyment that they bring for you, and hopefully this will help you stay motivated, Geminis. Okay, Libras. Libras feel most alive when they can use their intellect and compassion to be a part of any cause or activity that is addressing or correcting any sort of unfairness or wrongdoing. Libras really do come to life when they can feel connected to a bigger cause. So all of you Libras out there, remind yourself of how great it is when you feel you have a positive effect on someone else's life. And this will help you to stay motivated to take care of yourself, because you know when you're taken care of, you have more energy and you're more motivated to then share that power within you to help others. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius feels most alive when they are leading a new project based on innovation and free thinking that will bring a different perspective to reality. All of you Aquarians out there, you know one thing for sure, that you are one of a kind. So use that one of a kind mind of yours and that creative rebel heart of yours to remind yourself of what you want and what you're capable of. This will help you to stay motivated in the face of any sort of adversity. Okay, water signs. Now for water signs, let's first talk about how to de-stress and feel most relaxed. Then we'll get into how each individual water sign can get motivated. So to de-stress, the water signs need to be in an environment that has the right music, the right people, which usually means the very few people that they feel the most comfortable with. This way they can feel free to truly be themselves. This is the thing with water signs. Sometimes when you're stressed out, you like to isolate, but that isn't so great for you, because even though you might like the idea of not having to deal with anyone else's energy, isolating can bring on feelings of apathy, loneliness, or even depression. I get needing alone time. There's nothing wrong with that, and it can be very healthy to experience it at times, but I'm talking about when you are stressed out and you need to recalibrate in terms of your energy and your mood. It's actually best for you to spend some simple chill time with the people that you love. Laughing with good food, good music, dancing around, or really any form of entertainment. This is the way you can remind yourself not to take life too seriously, not to get too heavy with the day-to-day drama that life can throw your way. You are at your best when you are reminded that you are loved, and having that loving experience with the people close to you is a great way to recalibrate and recharge. Now when it comes to getting motivated, you water signs know that if you throw in your favorite song, that can usually get you going, but I want to take this approach and give you water signs the things that make you feel most alive. Hopefully reminding you of these things will help you access that optimistic perspective about life and what's ahead. Now Cancers feel most alive when they can connect and express their inner feelings through any form of art, whether it be music, dance, poetry, the visual arts. Cancers feel most alive in an artistic, emotionally connected environment. So Cancers, when you're looking for motivation, you know, like I said, you can throw on your favorite feel-good song and feel like you can conquer the world. So hit play and let's go. Now when it comes to listening to music, that can get almost anyone motivated. That's less of a sign thing, more of just a human thing. We all have that in common, but it especially works great for you Cancers because you're so emotionally connected to artistic expression and you are so motivated by how you feel. So when you get your emotions in a certain place, then your motivation will follow. Okay, Scorpios. Scorpios feel most alive when they find those special moments where they are free from emotional heaviness and they can truly let go. Scorpios take in and analyze just about everything in their world. So when they can connect to the present moment and not worry about trying to figure out the deeper meaning behind certain experiences, they really come alive. So if you want to get motivated, Scorpio, remind yourself to keep it light and have a good time. Enjoy the process. Okay, Pisces. You feel most alive when you don't have the pressure of bills, money, time limits, or rules to follow. Pisces really comes alive when the only responsibility they have is to freely dream, love, and enjoy the moment. So if you want to get motivated, Pisces, then take a quick break just to be free and let loose. This will help you recharge your energy and put you in the right frame of mind to take on any challenge and accomplish any goal. Just make sure that that break is a little break. I'm talking like maybe an afternoon, maybe a day, but anything more than that, well, that's not taking a break. That's a vacation. And of course, we can take vacations throughout our life, but I'm talking about in the midst of going after your dreams and goals and putting energy into something. If you need motivation and you're lacking it, take a break, go wild for a day, come back to it and get at it. And by the way, I know for everyone, working out, meditation, making to-do lists, and spending time with the people that you love can actually work in terms of de-stressing regardless of your sign. But rather than a one-size-fits-all approach, I thought it would be helpful if you knew the most effective way for you to de-stress based on your sign. This way you can more specifically and effectively get your optimistic energy flowing and be motivated not only to enjoy this moment right now, but to enjoy the process of moving forward and pursuing your dreams. I really hope you all found this information useful. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.